Hi students, in our last video we have started the chapter number 2 of Civics, that is understanding secularism, where we have discussed the meaning of secularism. Now in this video we will be discussing the strategies of non-interference followed by the Indian secularism and the importance of secularism. The Indian state is not ruled by a religious group. It also does not support any one religion, as we know that India is a land of varied religions. In India, government spaces such as law courts, police stations, government schools and offices are not supposed to demonstrate or promote any one religion. Indian secularism follows a strategy of non-interference, but at some times it also intervenes in religion. Again, we can give an example of the practice of untouchability, or we can take other examples like the pratha of sati and in the practice of infanticide, which is now banned by the Indian Constitution. In this instance, the state is intervening in religion in order to end a social practice that it believes discriminates and excludes and that violates the fundamental rights of lower caste people. The important point is that the intervention of the state can also be in the form of support. Now, Indian secularism is different from that of other democratic countries such as United States of America. There is a strict separation between religion and the state in American secularism. But in India, secularism, as we have discussed above, the states can intervene in religious affairs. Now, through some situations or objectives, we will be discussing these parts. There's it, objectives and why it is important with an example of violation of these objectives. Situation 1. One religious community does not dominate the other. Why? First of all, to avoid discrimination. Second, to protect the fundamental right of the freedom of religion. Now, why this happens? Because the riots against the Muslim in Gujarat in 2002 triggered by Gothra train burning. Situation 2. The state does not enforce any particular religion nor take away the religious freedom of the individual. Why? India is a secular country and it allows its citizens the freedom to choose whichever religion they wish to follow. Why it happened? Because in February 2004, France banning the headscarves and turbans in public places. Situation number 3. That some members do not dominate other members of same religious community. Why? Again, two reasons were there. First of all, it discriminates and violates the fundamental rights of the dominated members. Second, also individual freedom should be respected. Why this happened? Because in earlier times, Dalits were looked down upon and troubled by the upper caste Hindus. Now, secularism is one of the most important features in our constitution. The word secularism was initially used by the British writer George Jacob Hellwig in 1851. Secularism in a modern political constitutional principle, it has two essential features. First, all individuals have freedom to live by their religion, beliefs and practices as they interpret these. Why? Any well-governed state should allow its citizens to live happily and peacefully with one another. Second, the state and the religion should be separated because in this feature the state does not interfere into the affairs of religions and beliefs. Now we'll discuss the importance of secularism. Why secularism is important and an important feature in the democratic government. The basic aim of secularism is to prevent anyone, whether the state, a group or an individual, from harassing anyone else, that is group or individual, on grounds of religious beliefs. In particular, secularism aims at, first of all, prevent one group within a religious community from overpowering another. Prevent one religious community from overpowering another. Third, prevent the state from forcing citizens to follow any particular religion or form, taking away their religious freedom. Now, the question arises, why the states never promote any one particular religion? The answer says that if a state were to promote an individual religion, people of that religious community could use the power to deprive the communities of their right. For example, we can say that they could have laws or form building places of worship or violates the rights of the deprived communities. Now, in our last video of this chapter, we will be discussing about the secularism in India, different interpretations of secularism, and about the religions of the world through knowing about the globalization. Thank you.